Released in 1984 by Activision for the Atari 5200, Zone Ranger is a multi-directional space shooter that offers a mix of fast-paced action, exploration, and survival mechanics. While the game never reached the mainstream popularity of titles like Defender or Asteroids, it has a cult following among Atari enthusiasts for its unique take on space combat. Zone Ranger places players in control of a spacecraft, navigating through a hostile asteroid field and enemy-infested zones. Unlike traditional side-scrolling or vertical shooters, the game allows full 360-degree movement within a wraparound playfield, meaning players can fly in any direction without hitting boundaries. The primary objective is to blast asteroids, take down enemy ships, and locate key targets such as space warp portals that transport players to new zones. Each zone presents different challenges, including increasingly aggressive enemy waves and environmental obstacles. The Atari 5200's analog joystick is both a strength and a weakness in Zone Ranger. The game supports full directional control, meaning players can smoothly rotate and maneuver their ship in any direction, similar to Asteroids but with more fluidity. The ship responds dynamically to joystick input, with momentum-based physics that allow for drifting and fine-tuned movement. Players fire energy blasts in the direction they are facing. Holding down the fire button allows for rapid shots, which are necessary to clear debris and fend off enemies. One of Zone Ranger's unique features is the inclusion of special weapons like guided missiles and bombs, which add an element of strategy beyond simple shooting. There are warp portals scattered throughout the game which transport players to different zones with varied enemy types and hazards. The game features a decent variety of enemy spacecraft, each with distinct movement patterns and attack behaviors. Some enemies fly in predictable formations, while others aggressively home in on the player. As the game progresses, enemies become faster and more numerous, making survival a challenge which requires players to develop good spatial awareness and quick reflexes to dodge incoming threats while maintaining offensive pressure. For an Atari 5200 title, Zone Ranger boasts impressive visuals. The ship's sprites are detailed, explosions are satisfying, and the warp portals add a nice visual effect to the otherwise dark space setting. The game's use of color is notable, with vibrant enemies and background elements standing out against the black void of space. However, for Atari 5200 fans looking for a different take on space shooters, Zone Ranger is a worthy title to revisit. It offers a blend of action, exploration, and skill-based gameplay that stands out among the system's library. Zone Ranger is an underappreciated gem for the Atari 5200. While it has a few flaws, particularly with its controls and difficulty, it delivers a fun and fast-paced space shooter experience. Fans of classic arcade-style shooters will find a lot to enjoy, even if it doesn't quite reach the legendary status of Defender or Asteroids.